This is 5-Minute Feng Shui, episode 36, The Value of Metal, Feng Shui's Element of Prosperity and Prestige. Welcome to the 5-Minute Feng Shui podcast, where each week I talk about how to move energy and make money. You'll learn how to create a prosperous home and an abundant life using classical Chinese Feng Shui. I'm your host, Katie Weber, publisher of the Red Lotus Letter, Feng Shui Easing for Wealth. Each week, I'll cover Feng Shui topics that can help you improve your life, share inspiring stories, and always end with 3 easy-to-implement Feng Shui tips that you can put to work right away, and usually in about 5 minutes. Now let's get started on the 5 minutes that could change your life. You know, I love to talk about the elements in Feng Shui because each one of them has their own special quality, their own special ability to change and make your life better and improve it in some way. But each one has its own distinct advantages. And today we're talking about metal. This is the element of prosperity and prestige, and it's the element you don't hear a whole lot of discussion about. Most of the time when you hear about Feng Shui elements, they're usually talking about fire and water because, well, those are the exciting elements. Fire is fire, it's fame and success, and water is all about wealth. But metal is important too because it brings so much opportunity to us. I'm going to talk about that. The other thing that metal is good for is it can help with negative energies, especially earth afflictions, which can bring financial disruption, major accidents, illness, and financial problems. And metal is a wonderful element that is, when it's activated properly, it can bring you that patronage luck. I call it patronage luck. I call it like the who you know kind of energy that separates truly successful people from those with just average success. This is that person that helps you up, makes introductions. It's that person that they call heaven people in Asia because they have that kind of energy that can make those introductions and smooth the way for you. So let's talk about the element of metal. We know from basic grade school science that metal is a conductor. It conducts energy, such as electricity, and it's used to promote the generation of water in Feng Shui, which, if you follow Feng Shui at all, you'll know is the shorthand word for wealth and prosperity. So if you think about those old metal cups, I don't know, my grandmother had them from the 50s and they were all different colors. And when you see metal, like a metal pitcher, they sweat. And that's why it's said that metal makes water. The other thing is it turns a wheel. If you think about metal element, coins are they're round and they're made of metal. And if you think about what produces water, a lot of times it moves in a circle. Water moves like a wheel, and it can promote that flow. And that's where the element of metal is, that it's constantly changing and moving. It can be made into all manner of instruments and products that we can use to help us build things and move things and change. Even our coins are called change. So it's constantly conducting the flow and movement of energy. So we've got metal that can be turned into circles, which brings lots of movement. And when you tap that auspicious metal chi, it puts the metal's conductive properties to work for you to move on what's stuck in your life and attract that heaven energy, that patronage energy, or the heaven people that bring aid to you and opens the gates of luck and the luck of personal favor. Adding metal in the right locations also stimulates windfall luck and business opportunity. So let's talk about how we can get metal to work in your life. Now, in In feng shui, we talk a lot about energies of the year. So you hear year of the pig, year of the dragon, year of the tiger, whatever the animal year is. Each year brings a different set of energies. They move, and these energies are called stars. And one of the stars that is very, very favorable is called the one star. This is the star that brings business opportunity and the money associated with it. In short, it's the generating money star. That's the your salary or royalties and payments, that kind of thing, not like investments or stocks and bonds. But this is the type of money you can earn, and that like promotions and that kind of thing. So you want to pay special attention to this one star by adding metal wherever it's located. This will stimulate it to produce water, which is money. And so we want to stimulate it by adding like metal wind chimes, coin trees, metal bowls, anything that's metallic wherever the one star is found. Now in 2019, that star is found in the west. In 2020, it moves to the northeast, and in 2021, it'll be in the south. Because it's the star of opportunity and career, ringing a bell in these sectors can stimulate more business. So ringing a bell in the west sector can help bring more business and bring more opportunity to you. Many Asian and Chinese shops will ring bells to attract customers and sales. Ringing a bell around your door in a clockwise fashion 3 times can also help stimulate opportunity income. I want to make sure that you really hear that point, because ringing a bell around your front door in a clockwise fashion 3 times will help you stimulate opportunity and income to come to your life. And it will help to unstick any stuck energy. So if you feel like your life has been kind of stuck, it'll also get that moving again. Now let's talk about the 6th star. The 6th star is the star that is the patronage and assistance star. It is the heaven people that come to you. You know, they always say, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And when it comes to like finding a job, having a stock tip, something like that, those kinds of people are the people that you want in your life. Sometimes people come into your life in different ways. So for instance, my son, when he was 5 years old, had open heart surgery. And a lot of people said, well, if you had good feng shui, you wouldn't have heart surgery. Well, that's not true. We can't feng shui for every instance in our life, because things will happen. He was born with this defect, and it had to be corrected. But here's where the heaven energy comes into play. When you have good heaven luck and you have that metal element in your home and in your life, it brings those people who can help you. And in our case, it brought the most brilliant surgeon, one of the best in the world, in fact, for heart surgeries, and we were able to get him to work on our son, and he had an absolutely perfect outcome. In fact, his heart is better than most kids who had never had their heart worked on. So that's the benefit of stimulating the 6th star, that patronage star. It is also good for international business. So if you have a business, it will help you get bigger reach, whether that's nationally or internationally, and it can help to keep your business life from stagnating. Now, if you have a home that faces the location of the 6th star, or an office or a bedroom located here, you should wear beautiful jewelry to bring you more luck and favor. So, big chunky gold or metal jewelry, such as gold and silver, whether that's real gold. Real gold is always better, but faux costume jewelry is perfectly fine. The other thing, big stones and gems and crystals are beautiful to wear as well, and can help bring and attract more heaven energy to you. You might also want to display a sparkling faceted crystal ball or faceted gems to empower the 6th star with crystalline earth energy. And the 6th star is located in 2019 in the east, and it brings favor, patronage, and international travel and international influence for anyone who has an east-facing door, who has an east bedroom, or has a nicely activated east corner of their living room. For instance, the east is also the corner associated with the oldest son. And in 2019, the 6 stars there, well, it just so happens my son is spending the summer in Czechoslovakia studying abroad. So this is how those types of energies can manifest. Now, it's in the east in 2019, but it is in the southeast in 2020 and in the center in 2021. But its home, where it's most at home, is in the northwest. So even if you don't want to activate the 6 star, you can always activate the northwest corner, which is the heaven location. It's also the location of the man of the house, and it is the location that brings helpful people and international opportunity. Now, I have often said that the new black is white. White is the color of metal, and it's a power color for women. It really is a prestige color. Think about all the homes with white sofas, white fluffy rugs, and those sleek Persian cats. Women who wear white are usually very fashionable and attract a lot of attention, and white evokes elegance, and any color paired with it instantly looks more beautiful and vibrant. Trust me when I say that white is a power color, especially when it's paired with striking gold jewelry. Wearing white will help you attract more help, will help you move faster through the day because it's a yang color, and women can compete more effectively with men when in business, particularly when they wear white. If you want to attract attention, women, don't go fall back on that old black color and that little black dress. Go for a little white dress. Let me tell you, heads turn when women wear white. Now, metal is also the element that helps you get unstuck. And one of the most difficult medical problems is poor circulation. And when circulation is poor, health declines. That's true in feng shui too. So to create more wealth and prestige circulation, use Chinese coins to start that moving again. These are the type of coins that they're round coins and they have a square hole in the middle. And you can find them at most Chinese emporiums or Asian shops. And if you put they're called 3-tie Chinese coins, and you will find them at Chinese emporiums and gift shops. And they're 3 Chinese coins with the square hole in the middle, and they're tied together with a red ribbon. If you will attach those to your important client files, your money folders, your bank account files, or stick it into your wallet or checkbook, it will help kind of move your finances along and get it unstuck and make you more money. I actually have a 3-tie coin tied to my office chair to keep my business rolling along. Now you can also attract heaven luck. The Northwest, as I mentioned, is the sector of the 6 star, where it's at home. This is the sector of the father and the patriarch, and is the sector of often the breadwinner. If the man is the breadwinner, then this is a sector you really want to pay close attention to. Now, I say sector, but many times some people call these corners. Now, this is the element, this is the corner that's represented by big metal. Heaven men are also represented in this corner, and they're the power brokers that can make or break careers, make powerful introductions, and help you widen your circle of contacts. The Northwest is a prestige position, and it benefits by the addition of a particular thing called a trigram. A trigram are symbols, and they come from the I Ching or I Ching, and the Qian trigram, it represents heaven. This is made of 3 solid unbroken lines stacked up on top of one another. Now, if you feel like you need more people to come to your aid and to help you, you can make your own Qian trigram with just 3 dark black lines and place that in the northwest corner of your living room. It's a real easy way to add that kind of luck and help you get unstuck and bring people to help you, the helpful people. And it's also good for traveling, international traveling in particular. So really terrific way to attract some heaven luck. So we talked about those Chinese coins. You can also use those Chinese coins to put them under the carpet at the entrance to your home to help move some prosperity chi into your house. You can also put a whole group of them in a line, do a group of them like in 6 or 8 sets of those coins in an arrow shape that says, money, come here. Those coins can be used almost anywhere. I even have a little coin hanger, Chinese coin hanger, little teeny tiny thing. It's like a cell phone charm, and I buy those at a Chinese emporium in Houston, and I put those on my jump drives, my flash drives. So any work files that I have, I'll put one of those on there and hang that little hanger on it. It's a lot of fun, and people always ask me about it. Where did you get that? Because it's such a unique way to add that energy to my work files. I love to add heaven energy wherever I can because it brings people to you. It helps you expand your influence internationally, and it can help you get unstuck. Well, we're at the end of this week's episode. Let's talk about those 3 valuable tips. Make sure that you add 3 tied Chinese coins to important folders like financial account folders, client folders, and even your if you keep a calendar or some kind of a date book, put it to that. Carry them in your wallet. Put them in your checkbook. They will activate all of those areas for more money and more income. Another important metal tip is to use moving metal. Moving metal is a great way to unstick your home and unstick your life. If you just feel like you're walking in molasses, moving metal will help you get going again and helps unstick some of the energy. And one of the best ways that you can do that is with a pendulum clock. Get a clock with one of those pendulums that swings back and forth. If you feel like your life has been stuck, put it near the front door. Put it in where you can see it in a hallway. Put it where, like in the center, close to the center of your home, to kind of mimic a heartbeat and getting things moving. I will tell you, I used a pendulum clock in the center of my home when I needed to sell it quickly and it had been sitting on the market. I put that pendulum clock up, and within 4 days, we had 4 showings and 2 offers. It just was amazing how quickly it worked. So pendulum clocks are terrific. Another important thing that you want to do when you want to attract more money or opportunity or get your life unstuck, get a nice clear brass bell and ring that bell in a clockwise circle 3 times around your front door. This will help to unstick energy and introduce opportunity energy at your front door. Your front door is a key area, and when we find that opportunities aren't coming to us, we'd like a promotion, we'd like some recognition, we feel kind of stuck, this is a great way to unstick it. Also, if you have any sort of stagnant energies around your front door, it will disperse those stagnant energies and get your life on the fast track again. Hope you enjoyed today's episode of 5 Minute Feng Shui about the metal element. I'll talk to you next time. Thanks for listening today to 5 Minute Feng Shui. Be sure to join me on Facebook at facebook.com/Feng Shui Katie. And if you're really ready to move ahead quickly, head over to redlotusletter.com and sign up for my free 4-week e-course, 28 Days to Prosperity. You'll get daily lessons and tips on how to get unstuck and create financial flow in your life. Make it a fantastic day.